Joined here at ringside now with the world-famous Mr. T and the world-famous modern-day warrior Kerry Von Erich, and we've had a lot of fun here with you two this week.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I've called Mr. T, I've called my brother Kevin, and I've called people from all over. But there's very few people in this world that I can count on as a brother. And Mr. T is a brother of Kerry Von Erich, I guarantee that right now. When I told him what was going on, he said, Kerry, I'll catch the first plane out of here, and I'll be here for you tonight. Mr. T is a man of his word. Mr. T is the King of Kings. And Mr. T stands for what the Von Erich stand for. That's kids. That's Jesus Christ. That's wholesome living. And Mr. T is the King of Kings, and it's my honor to have you here tonight.
Mr. T, a great pleasure, I must say.
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that I can consider Kerry Von Erich my friend. I'm glad to be invited. And I told him whatever he wants me to do, I'll be here for him. I will cover his back for him. I saw the rough stuff that the guys been doing to him, you know, so if I can help him, if necessary, I'll do what I have to do.
Now, Mr. T, you are an authority on sports. You keep up with the National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and, of course, wrestling. And world class right now has some particular individuals such as Kerry Von Erich that are outstanding. The fans just saw a videotape of one of Devastation Incorporated's teams highlighting gorgeous Gary Young.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to make a remark about that, but like I said, I'm just here to lend my support to Brother Kerry. I want to help him any way I can, you know, because I believe in him. You know, what's this going on?
Now, wait a minute. I did not call you down here. I just made reference to the tape they saw. I'm sorry about this.
You know, I don't know. You sure you didn't have nothing to do with this here?
Nothing.
Well, at first I was told there was going to be an interview with me, you, and Kerry Von Erich. I didn't know this guy was coming in.
Me neither. Would you mind going on?
You know, there's a lot of things you don't know, Mr. T, and that's why I took the privilege of coming down and seeing you face to face. You know, you're in Texas now, boy. I understand you come from Chicago, 39th and State, where it's supposed to be bad in the projects. Well, I'm down here to remind you something, boy. Yeah, read my lips. You know, you need to go back to Hollywood because you done got soft. And I'm going to talk to your language so you understand what I mean when I say soft. Anybody come out here flashing all this fancy fool's gold. You know what you need to do? You're in Texas now, baby. You ought to go back to Hollywood.
First of all, let me tell you something. I didn't come here to fight. I will if I have to. You know, I ain't gonna be standing here letting nobody insult me, okay? I come here to talk to the man in peace. So don't start no stuff, okay, brother?
And I'll tell you what, without the A-team, baby, you can't fight anyway. It's all known.
I don't need the A-team. I don't need the A-team.
Now, wait a minute, Gary. You may be biting off more than you're ready for. Gorgeous Gary Young is walking backwards as Mr. T begins to remove some of the weight. Wow. We'll be back.